Thomas, and I'm here to discuss the inspiration behind my novel, The Hate You Give. The Hate You Give is about 16-year-old Star who witnesses the murder of her best friend Khalil by a cop, and he was unarmed at the time. And the book is about a young girl who finds her voice and finds her activism. I was inspired to write the novel in 2010, right after the Oscar Grant case. Oscar was a young man who was killed by police. And at the time, I remember wondering what would happen if that took place in my neighborhood. How would we react? And all of these cases started coming out, and it just fueled me, and it fueled my frustration and my anger, but it also, I wanted to find a way to find hope, and I wanted to show the human side of all of these cases. I look at books as being a form of activism because a lot of times they'll show us a side of the world that we may not have known about. And so that's how the novel The Hate You Give came about. Tupac is a huge influence in the book. The title itself, The Hate You Give, actually comes from the tattoo everyone knows him for, the thug life across his stomach. It actually stood for The Hate You Give Little Infants F's Everybody. THUGLIFE. And since we didn't want a long title, we just went with The Hate You Give. Tupac is definitely my favorite rapper, and I say that because he wasn't just a rapper. He was an activist in his own way. And I related to that because he used music as a form of activism. Tupac had this poem called The Rose That Grew from Concrete. It's a metaphor for young people who grow up in bad circumstances, but they're still roses, And so I tried to make Star and Seven and all the kids in the book, they're roses in concrete to me. They're kids who are growing up in bad circumstances and bad situations, but they're still roses. They're still good there. They're still shining. There's still something to be in awe of. And so I feel like that was a big influence in the book. And it's one of those minor things that people may not notice, but in a way it's huge to me. And I hope that if nothing else, it will help people who may not understand our feelings during these cases. I hope that it will help them understand. I even more so hope that it will help young people who are angry and who are sad and frustrated when this happens. I hope it gives them a voice and helps them to see their own feelings in paper and see that they're not alone in feeling like that. I want to give them hope in a sense.